One time, my school was put on lockdown because of a shooter threat. My first thought wasn't, oh, I'm about to duck and cover. My first thought was, I gotta do arithmetic.
Major decision tonight from the University of California system.
Yeah, it could reshape the college admissions process across the entire country.
The UCs are officially dropping SAT and ACT scores from their admissions.
We will see whether schools around the country also decide to make a move like this.
Dozens of colleges across the country have now decided to drop
both the SAT and the ACT requirement for admission.
Standardized tests are disappearing.
Trustees of the Cal State University system agreed to permanently drop standardized testing from its admissions process.
Hi, I'm Julian at TV Dad.
Chad Ferrando.
Hi, my name is Vince Celebrato.
I remember when that first came up, and I said, must be fucking nice to just not have to throw it all away. It's not like I spent all my junior and senior year having to worry because my parents had a shadow over me.
When I first heard it, I just couldn't speak. Why now? Like, there were so many kids before then, you know, in the same situation as me, like not having enough money, not knowing what to do. If we were just louder about it to, you know, the college board, or even just like they would have done something then, but we shouldn't have had to suffer like
that. Harvard, Yale, USC, Berkeley, USF, anything would have been so nice to have.
NYU, Columbia, maybe, the UCs.
If I had, you know, the privilege and the ability to go where I wanted to go without having to worry about this test and to get a certain number, then I would apply to any school I could. Any school that I think that would set me up for my future.
You know what's so demoralizing? Being in SAT prep with a bunch of AP students that you know are set for Harvard and Berkeley and all of those Ivy Leagues, and then having them complain about, oh, I only got a 1530 when I'm out here getting 1100s and 1200s. That's debilitating.
The amount of time and effort that you have to put in, because they tell you that's what's going to get you into college, it destroyed me for at least 3 months during high school. It was horrible. I hated that.
I had friends who had the privilege of having enough money to like have tutors like almost every weekend for the SAT. And I was like, my mom and dad, we can't afford that. Like, I can't just ask them, hey, can you bring me to this tutor for this SAT? And them being immigrants, they didn't understand what that was. Just thinking about not only myself for my future, but like also them and the burden I had on them as well.
Resentment isn't the right word for it. It's deep-seated. You know how privileged you have to be to not have, oh, what was your SAT, what was your ACT score, have be a starting conversation for your dorm room?
The amount of stress and mental health, this shit that sucked it out of me, man. These kids are lucky that they don't have to go through that.
I think it's a really waste of time, because I think if you could look at the high school transcript and look at their grades and like everything else, like how a normal application goes, you could tell like if this student is good for us, this student is good to be here in this college. I don't think they should place how good they can be in a college on like a number.
Now that I look back at it, a little bit, if I didn't have to do it, I feel like I'd be somewhere else, maybe somewhere better. They just forced us all to do it before, and now it's just gone.
Waste of time. It cut my life expectancy.